OpenAI, history's most ambitious corporation. How one company is re-engineering the foundations of intelligence, industry, and power. AI, the new driver of U.S. economic growth. The build-out of artificial intelligence infrastructure across the United States has become one of the most powerful new forces driving economic growth. The entire AI ecosystem, spanning data centers, chip manufacturing, cloud services, and electrical power generation, is expanding at a pace seldom seen outside wartime mobilizations. Hundreds of billions of dollars are being invested in AI infrastructure by the world's leading technology companies, creating hundreds of thousands of high-skilled jobs and sparking a wave of private sector capital spending that rivals the build-out of the internet itself. This surge of investment is generating strong demand for semiconductors, construction materials, electrical equipment, and advanced manufacturing capacity, reverberating through nearly every sector of the U.S. economy. Although these developments are taking place at the micro level, through individual companies such as OpenAI, Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD, Oracle, and many others, their cumulative impact is being felt at the macro level, shaping growth, productivity, and inflation dynamics across the entire U.S. economy. Normally, MacroWatch doesn't focus on individual companies. But the magnitude of this technological and economic transformation is so profound that understanding it has become essential for understanding the U.S. economy itself. The objective of this video, and of other recent MacroWatch presentations on the AI revolution, is to explain how this massive private sector investment wave is altering the economic landscape. Why this video focuses on OpenAI? While there is an enormous amount happening across the AI industry, this video will focus specifically on OpenAI, the company that ignited the modern AI revolution with the release of ChatGPT, and is now leading the charge to build out the infrastructure required for the next generation of artificial intelligence. By examining OpenAI's partnerships, projects, and ambitions, this video will provide a clear example of the scale and speed of this transformation, and help MacroWatch subscribers understand why the AI infrastructure build-out has become one of the most important economic stories of our time. Let's start with Stargate. President Trump announced the Stargate project at a White House press briefing on January 21st, the first full day of his second term. Stargate is OpenAI's audacious attempt to build the physical and technological foundation for artificial general intelligence, a network of ultra-powerful data centers and compute systems designed to give the United States enduring dominance in the AI revolution and to shape the future of human civilization. The Stargate project represents the single largest private sector infrastructure investment in history. At $500 billion, Stargate is similar in size to the entire U.S. interstate highway system, $550 billion in today's dollars. The difference is that it's designed to be built in just a few years and financed by the private sector, whereas the interstate highway system was government-funded and built over 40 years. It will be 15 to 18 times costlier than the Manhattan Project, from 1942 to 1946 at $28 billion to $35 billion in today's dollars, and twice as expensive as the Apollo program, from 1960 to 1973 at roughly $250 billion in today's dollars. Stargate is an attempt to construct the physical foundation for artificial intelligence at a national infrastructure scale. If successful, it will ensure that the United States remains the global hub of AI compute power, consolidating technological and geopolitical leadership for decades to come. To accomplish this, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, has built strategic alliances with several of the most influential players in global technology. OpenAI's January 21st press release, announcing Stargate, explained, "The Stargate project is a new company which intends to invest $500 billion over the next 4 years, building new AI infrastructure for OpenAI in the United States. We will begin deploying $100 billion immediately. This infrastructure will secure American leadership in AI, create hundreds of thousands of American jobs, and generate massive economic benefit for the entire world. This project will not only support the re-industrialization of the United States, but also provide a strategic capability to protect the national security of America and its allies. The press release continued. The initial equity funders in Stargate are SoftBank, OpenAI, Oracle, and MGX, a UAE-backed investment vehicle. SoftBank and OpenAI are the lead partners for Stargate, with SoftBank having financial responsibility and OpenAI having operational responsibility. Masayoshi Son will be the chairman. ARM, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Oracle, and OpenAI are the key initial technology partners. The build-out is currently underway, starting in Texas, and we are evaluating potential sites across the country for more campuses as we finalize definitive agreements. As part of Stargate, Oracle, NVIDIA, and OpenAI will closely collaborate to build and operate this computing system. Subsequently, OpenAI clarified that the Stargate project would invest $500 billion into 10 gigawatts of AI infrastructure in the U.S. over the next 4 years. As it has turned out, that was just the beginning. Since January, OpenAI has announced deals to develop a total of 26 gigawatts of AI infrastructure. So, first, what is a gigawatt? When OpenAI refers to building 1 gigawatt of AI infrastructure, that means the system will consume 1 gigawatt of electricity at any given moment when operating at full capacity. In other words, gigawatt measures power, the instantaneous rate of energy use, rather than the total amount of energy used over time. 1 gigawatt of AI compute infrastructure draws as much electrical power as a large nuclear reactor produces, and is the equivalent of the average electricity demand of roughly 1 million homes running simultaneously. The 26 gigawatts mentioned here is in addition to the 2 gigawatts OpenAI is currently using, bringing the total to at least 28 gigawatts. That means when fully deployed, these OpenAI's compute systems will consume nearly as much electricity as the entire nation of Australia did in 2023, roughly 31 gigawatts. A scale of power demand never before seen in the technology sector. In this video will describe the extraordinary rollout of partnerships and advances unveiled by OpenAI after Stargate was announced at the White House event in January. About OpenAI. Before going further, let's pause and take a quick look at OpenAI itself. OpenAI was founded in 2015 by Sam Altman, Elon Musk, and a small group of researchers with the mission of ensuring that artificial intelligence benefits all of humanity. Under Sam Altman's leadership, OpenAI has become the central force driving the AI revolution, combining world-class research with unprecedented commercial success.